Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas. Amon G. Carter Stadium has become a showplace, and the home of the TCU Horned Frogs is fired up and ready for this one. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Volunteers will kick this away to start us off. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Horned Frogs with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That play makes it second and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4 on the play. Third down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Receiver left alone, easy completion. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
They are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
To short completion at the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The game makes it second and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights through the tackler. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Getting set. Here's second down. Snags the quick throw. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Gain of 4. And that's a first down for the offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
He's now second and goal.
Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period.
And after one, we're tied 0-0.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the single back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got his man open downfield. And the ball to the ground. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Receiver makes the catch. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but it...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Offense on the field to take over. The back's got it. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Doesn't quite make it. Forced out at the 1.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Horned Frogs will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Keeping it on the ground here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The ball's come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The sure hands. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown. Balls.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. TCU offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch is made. Room to run here. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. So this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds an open target on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw over the middle. And it's complete downfield. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's running out of time here. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The balls are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Tennessee 21, TCU 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Running play called on 3rd and short. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the Volunteers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try the option play here. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
28, TCU 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He's moving out of the pocket now, and he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Horned Frogs will try to keep this drive moving. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Silva. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Automatic in the PAT. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And the Vols come to the line to run the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Vols. This quarterback on fire today. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Tennessee 35, TCU 14.
Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense takes the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who looked his way wide open. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack.
2nd down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield. Makes a spectacular diving catch. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, we just have not seen a lot of this today at all from this offense, but they'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach. They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, TCU. Now the try here for the extra point. There's the snap. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. He caught it, but couldn't get his feet down. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared.